Hi everyone, let's make a chicken pie, and for that I have 1.5 chicken breasts that I've chopped finely. I'll also be using some puff pastry, store-bought puff pastry. So to begin the process, I have a little pot with about a teaspoon of oil, and I will add my chicken to it. Same very pot I've added 2 potatoes and I seasoned it with salt and pepper. Now I'm going to add half cup of water to help both my chicken and my potatoes. I'll cover this pan and cook it through until the potatoes become soft and the chicken gets cooked thoroughly. And in the process, much of it will even get mashed up. And that's fine. It's going in the pie as a heat pan with a part opening, like so that the steam can escape, and lower the heat and cook it for about 10 minutes and look at it again and keep stirring occasionally. This is what my chicken and potatoes look like at this point. Now in the beginning I did use some olive oil, and if you want to skip that part, you don't need to use olive oil because the chicken will boil away with the potatoes and in the salt and pepper. So I'll cook it through for another 10 minutes until all this water has evaporated, or much of it has evaporated. And I'm going to make some white sauce. I have a teaspoon of butter. To a teaspoon of butter, I will add 3 tablespoons of flour and adjust as I need it. So the flour will go in with the butter now. So I invent the flour and the butter. And increase my heat. Keep whisking things along and adding a little milk at a time. And I'll tell you approximately how much I've used, because this is all me eyeballing things right now. At this point I've added about half cup of milk. I'll increase the heat to medium and I keep stirring things around. It's a good idea to use a whisk so that no lumps form. I find it difficult using a spoon or a wooden spoon, so I find a whisk more useful. So I'll keep doing this until my sauce forms, and I'll let you know how much milk I used approximately. What this chicken looks like 5 minutes into the cooking. So it's been 15 minutes total cooking time, and I'll cook it through until the water dries out. At this point of time, I've already added about 1.5 cup of milk, and I want white sauce that is not very thin, but of medium, neither very thick, but medium consistency, because it will be added to the chicken and the potato, and the two will absorb it and make it much more thicker. I've added about 1.5 cup of milk, and you might end up using about 1.5 to 1 3/4 cups of milk like this. And my white sauce looks like it's ready at this point. See, it's slightly on the thicker end, not very thick, not very thin, but just right. Sounds like the story of Goldilocks right now. Now ready, and now I'll show you what my chicken looks like. In 10 minutes into cooking, you can see there's hardly any water in here. Chicken looks like, and you can see that it doesn't have any water left. And so I'm going to stop cooking and mash it. So I'll use my potato masher and just mash it down like that until it all becomes a good gooey paste. Potato paste looks like. Now I'm gradually going to start adding the white sauce. It looks like I've made a little extra white sauce. So I'm going to add a little at a time until I get the consistency I want. And white sauce tends to get lumpy as you leave it. So you need to work a little quickly with it. Mine's went a little lumpy, and that's okay because I'm going to mash it again. So I've added 4, 5, 6 tablespoons of the white sauce as yet. I'll give it a mash and see if that's the consistency I want to be sitting in my pot. If you can see, I've added all this white sauce and potatoes, and I'm mashing them around, and I've added about 10 tablespoons of the white sauce, and I actually ended up making some extra, so I will keep it for later or discard it. I will now check the seasoning. Is my salt and pepper good, or how do I like it? Now if you like nutmeg, you might want to add some nutmeg at this point, but I am not going to add. I'll just make it plain salt and pepper. I added 2 tablespoons of the white sauce again, and I adjusted my salt. And now after giving it a good mix, I'll store it in the fridge so that it can cool down for a little while. So I transferred the chicken pie filling into a bowl, and that will go and sit in the fridge so that the filling cools down. See, I've rolled up my puff pastry here, and I didn't have a cookie cutter that was large enough, so I used one of my round utensils, which comes in a thali, and I will cut around it like this with a knife. So if you can see, I placed the pie mixture on one half of the pie crust. So I moved the pie mixture on the side, and I am gently going to take the pie crust and tuck it in with my fingers. Okay, and I'll do the same for the other pies. You can see it's already done. So I line up all the pies here first. So I've got all my pies lined up here, and now I'm going to gently take a fork and press them. So I gently take a fork here, and I will fork the sides and make them look pretty. Now I had to align my pies diagonally because I have 9 pies and not 8. So that's what I am doing. I'm just pressing them gently with a fork and sealing the pie, and it also makes a pretty design on the pie. Once that's done, I will also add a few marks on the pie so that the steam can escape, and my oven is preheating at 400 Fahrenheit at this point. So after heating my oven at 400, because I wanted to heat it really fast, I actually have it set at 350 Fahrenheit. So we will be baking at 350 Fahrenheit. So I've taken my pies and I added the fork marks you can see here, and I sealed it with the fork marks, and this is what my pies look like. I will now give them an egg wash. So I've given all my pies an egg wash, and I will put them in the oven. Now I still have a little pie dough left, so I'm going to fill it up with some jam, make a little pie out of it, and give it an egg wash too. So that'll be a sweet pie. Now these chicken pie filling, this is how I made it at my house. And I made it particularly in Ramadan. Um, so this is how I have always made it. You can put any kind of filling in it, like the chicken samosa filling that I shared a while ago, and I will make a separate video for that, or the vegetarian filling in it. You can fill them up with any kind of filling that you like, but this is the one that I have been making for years. So I'm sharing my own recipe with you. Do like, share, and subscribe. And I will put it in the oven at 350 for uh, 20 minutes, where I will go and check it again. My pies at 350 Fahrenheit, and I will check them at 20 in 20 minutes. And I have my jam pie, which is sitting by itself. My pies look like in 20 minutes, and I think I need to bake them for another 10 minutes and then look at them. They have not yet fully browned, so I'll look at them in 10 minutes. After 30 minutes of cooking, I turned the oven off and I let the pie sit in for 5 minutes in the oven's heat, and this is what they look like. The chicken pies are ready, and I have a little jam pie here, and you can see some of the jam has oozed out because I had an extra pie. I made 9 pies. Do like, subscribe, and share these recipes. They are very well liked in my home by my daughter and my sisters. Enjoy this recipe. See you soon later. My pies are ready to serve. Enjoy the recipe.